Good evening, Mr. Aston.
Next time I'm giving you a ticket, Ralph. You wanted to see me, Captain?
Bailey, take a seat.
Great.
Nice job on the Collymore case.
Thank you, sir.
Heaven knows what made you sift through 1,600 personnel files to find the only 2 employees who both studied botany.
I was just being thorough.
Well, that's one word for it. Obsessive might be another.
I'm not obsessive. The devil is in the details, sir.
You know, you could have asked Sergeant Beaumont to help you with that.
Oh, he was busy with other aspects of the case.
What other aspects? Beaumont tells me you barely let him make coffee.
But I let him do things.
Bailey, you're a great detective and you get results. But you've got to learn how to work well with other people.
I do work well with other people.
Not according to Beaumont or Reynolds or Whitaker. You've been through 3 partners in 3 years, and all because you insist on doing everything yourself.
Right, because I just like things done correctly.
Bailey, have you ever wondered why you haven't had a promotion in 5 years? If you want to get ahead, you gotta loosen the reins. You gotta learn how to be a little flexible.
I can be flexible.
Well, we'll see. Have you heard of Mark Aston?
Any relation to Senator Aston?
Yeah, his brother, and he's dead. Possibly suspicious. Yesterday.
Wait, why are we just hearing about this?
It happened in Malta.
Oh.
Yeah, quite the jet setters, the Astons. Proper global socialites. Anyway, the senator is insisting that we send our best detective.
Really? Interesting.
It's being coordinated through Interpol, but, I don't know, Bailey. Could you work with someone in Malta?
Sir, I can work with anyone.
Well, they might do things a little different there. You might have to go with the flow a little bit.
Oh, I can go with the flow. I can totally go with the flow. Absolutely.
I mean, we don't even know for sure if Aston was murdered. I mean, he ran some kind of ballroom dance company, for heaven's sake. But if there was foul play, this could be big for you, career-wise, what with Interpol watching.
I get it. I get it, and I can absolutely do this.
Okay, Bailey. I'll take a chance. But you gotta tread lightly. And remember, collaborate.
I can collaborate with anyone. Thank you.
Detective Constance Bailey?
Yes, Bailey is fine, is what everyone calls me. Sergeant Spiteri?
Anna. Interpol asked me to be your liaison.
Okay, very nice to meet you, Anna. So what's the plan?
Well, before you check into the hotel, I thought I'll share with you some case details and introduce you to your partner.
Okay, great. Is there any way my jet lag could meet some coffee along the way?
Sure. My car's just over there.
Okay, good.
Careful, love. Enjoy your stay.
Can you believe that guy?
Sorry. We drive on the left here. I should have told you to look the other
He
way.
was still going way too fast, but I think I got the plate.
better. All right, let's walk and talk. Less ears that way.
So, 2 days ago, Mark Aston, the CEO of Aston International, is found dead at the Inyala Hotel. It's a resort overlooking the Grand Harbor.
And his death is suspicious?
Well, he's a wealthy American with no health issues. He was found lying on the floor of his room. There was a glass by his hand, with a few indications of possible poisoning.
Do you have a toxicology report?
No, not yet. It may take a few days, but that may be too late.
What do you mean too late?
Aston was about to host his team-building event, where senior executives get to compete in this dance competition.
A dance competition?
Yes, that is what Aston International does. They have ballroom dance schools all over the world, and they hold annual dance competitions around the world. Have you not seen them before? Sometimes they're on TV.
That's really not my thing.
Well, Aston believed that his executives would understand the business better if they had the opportunity to compete. So him and his wife hold an annual dance competition. The event is this weekend. Then everybody flies home.
But if it is murder, our potential suspects could be gone by the time we get confirmation of foul play.
Yes, which is why we need someone now to compete and investigate.
Wait, hang on. Did you say compete?
Interpol said you have done undercover work.
Well, sure. Undercover, a lab technician, an accountant, normal things, but not ballroom dancer.
Oh, these are not professional dancers. They're just executives and their partners, not real dancers.
But I've never danced a day in my life. Look, I really want to go with the flow, but I do not see how I credibly enter a dance competition.
Oh, you don't need to worry about that. We have taken care of everything.
How?
We found you a dance partner. He'll also play your husband.
Great.
This is Sebastian.
Oh, he looks kind of familiar.
Oh, you like musicals then?
I do not. Wait, where have I seen him?
In the magazines, maybe? I think he's what you call a bad boy. He has dated many famous women.
No, that's not it. But wait, if he's famous, won't he blow my cover? People might recognize him.
Famous? Oh, no, not so much. These posters are old. He's more of a star in his own mind.
Leslie. Oh, yes. Love it, Leslie. Winifred, attitude, love it. And yes. Come on.
Are you sure this guy can help?
Oh, yes. He has already agreed.
Oh, let me in. You two are just too gorgeous. There we go. Away.
You've told him about the case.
Oh, well, I had to find you someone who could teach you to dance and pretend to be your husband.
Keep it.
And was already a Malta.
Right, smile.
He's perfect.
Here we go. Okay, everyone.
He can teach you to dance, and he will make a good undercover.
I just can't have him interfering with my case.
I'm sure he will just help with the dancing.
Yes, sir.
Why does he have to be my husband?
That is your cover. Where to set it up quickly? Interpol got an inside contact at Aston's head office through his brother, the senator. They made papers for you that you are a new employee, hired directly by Mr. Aston, and invited here with your husband.
Right.
Okay, everyone.
Okay.
Lovely people. You look amazing.
Go with the flow.
Shimmy! Big finale, Gladys. Come on, Florrie. Ladies, I'll be right with you. Right. Okay, everybody, nice work. It's a good place to stop, I think. But remember, I'm supposed to be teaching you, not the other way around. Okay. Well. My wife.
Hello.
Oh, someone's not looking forward to this, are they?
How could you tell?
Well, you see, Constance, dancers read body language. It's kind of one of our superpowers.
Bailey. Everybody calls her Bailey.
I used to have a second cousin called Constance. She was great fun and a bit of a terror at parties, though. Yeah. Right. Shall we see what I have to work with, Constance?
Bailey. It's Detective Bailey, actually.
Oh, detective. Oh, I love detectives. Yes. Aunt Vera and I watched them all. Starsky and Hutch, Miss Marple, Perry Mason. Yes, I've even played a detective. Kind of a detective expert, actually.
Oh, that's great, Columbo, but I just need a really quick dance lesson.
Oh, you need a little more than that.
What's that supposed to mean?
Well, you look like a detective. And you walk like a detective, and I'm guessing you'll dance like a detective. If you're going to pull this off, you're going to have to let your hair down.
Great.
Literally. The ponytail's got to go.
Oh. Okay, fine. Right, yeah. No, just go with the flow.
Great, that's much better. Now, come in. Big deep breath in. Oh, let it go, let it go, let it
What is happening? Yes, shh. It's okay.
go. Okay, now we're going to start. Basic frame, foxtrot rhythm. Slow, slow, quick, quick, slow, okay? And step forwards with the left foot. And slow, slow, quick, quick. Hello, Foxy. That's it, to the side.
Oh,
Nice.
sorry. Okay.
Same again, but just backwards.
What?
Backwards with the right foot. Ready?
Right.
And here we go. Slow, slow, quick, slow.
Sorry. Oh, yeah, sorry.
No, it's fine. You're very, very, very determined.
Sorry, I just...
Okay, yes. Let's continue the lessons at the resort, shall we? I am going to get the car because we have to go and get our wardrobes.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, no, this is great. Yeah, that was fabulous.
Okay for me to leave you with him?
Yeah, sure.
I'll go back to the station. They should have gotten more details about the guests now. I'll bring them to you.
Okay, great. Just text me where you want to meet. And what time should we check in at the hotel?
In time for lunch? I'll see you soon.
Thank you. I knew it. I knew I recognized you.
Oh, I get that a lot. No, it's probably from my many roles in
No,
the
it's
theater,
the plates. You were the maniac who nearly ran me over this morning.
Oh, the jaywalker. You do know they drive on the left here?
Here are the people closest to Mr. Aston who matter.
Okay, based on...
Two things. Motive, they are now in the running to take over the company, and opportunity. They all checked in before Mr. Aston died. Most of the other guests arrived today. We will have more soon. Interpol are still gathering details.
Okay. Let's talk backstories. Now, what do we know about Sally and her husband?
Wait, who?
Well, when Sergeant Spiteri here offered me the gig, I told her to check us into the resort as Stuart and Sally Miller.
Whoa. This is not a gig, okay? This is a murder investigation.
And we are undercover. We need aliases and backstories.
So Stuart and Sally?
Did you ever watch Macmillan and Wife? Stuart and Sally Macmillan, married and solved murders.
Oh, wow, that's great. You know what, why don't you just go with, I don't know, Jonathan and Jennifer Hart?
Well, you don't want to be too obvious, Constance. That's why I changed Macmillan to Miller. Howdy. I'm Stuart Miller, and this is my lady wife, Sally.
Hi, how are you doing? My name's Stuart Miller, and this is my wife, Sally. Hey, how you doing? I'm Stu. This is Sal, my wife.
What are you doing?
So I'm just, finding my character. What do you think? Texas, Scottish, East Coast?
Oh, is that what those were?
Oh, I'm just trying them out. That way I can then hone one of them.
Right, but why don't you just use your regular voice?
Oh,
You like my English accent, then, do you?
The options available, yes.
Darling, isn't this wonderful?
Oh, absolutely.
Thank you. Reminds me of our honeymoon. Oh. What do you think? Time for a ride later?
Oh, yes, maybe later. Seriously?
How are you, Mary?
It's not every day that one's husband dies.
Can I do anything?
Wow.
Thank you.
Thank
We've got it
you.
from here.
Wow, look at that view. Beautiful.
Hello?
Ah.
Hello.
Hello.
It's a stunning view, isn't it?
It is.
Barbara Stone, Aston International. Welcome. The last minute additions, we just got the paperwork.
Oh, I mean, I only just joined the company last week, but Mr. Aston insisted we come.
But then we heard he'd passed, and...
I know, and we really didn't know what to do.
Oh, you did the right thing. The competition is going ahead, if you can believe it.
Does anyone know what happened to Mr. Aston?
They're not sure. But you know these workaholic bosses. No sense of perspective. They work themselves and those around them into the ground. Literally.
But the competition is still going ahead.
Mrs. Aston says that's what her husband would have wanted. They take the annual company dance very seriously here. It's why all senior executives have to compete. Anyway, lunch is in half an hour, so you have time to freshen up. I'll see you down there.
Thank you. Okay, Romeo. Wow, this is incredible. Oh, hi.
Welcome to the inner circle. You'll be seated at the top table.
Great.
Oh.
I'll catch up with you shortly.
Okay.
Ooh, this is the good bit.
Huh?
The meet the suspects moment. Someone in this room is the murderer.
Okay, listen, Miss Marple. Let's just have lunch and leave the detective work to me.
Oh, absolutely. Partner.
I knew you'd...
Egarden Mysteries, something new. All new next Friday at 9 on Hallmark Movies and Mysteries.
Ace offers free assembly and delivery, so it's never been easier to get a great grill for your family, like a Traeger wood pellet grill, a Weber gas grill, or a Big Green Egg charcoal grill. Only at your neighborhood Ace.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Just about anything belongs on a burger, as long as it has Sargento 100% real natural cheese. Pasteurized processed cheese food is only required to contain 51% cheese.
Yes.
Hello.
Oh, hello. Hello.
Hello, everyone. I'm Stuart Miller, and this is my lovely wife, Sally.
Sally, Barbara tells me you've just joined. Welcome. I'm Mary Aston.
It's so nice to meet you. Very sorry to hear about your husband.
Oh, thank you, dear. But Mark would have wanted us to continue business as usual, so I'm glad you could come. If you have any questions, always feel free to talk to me. If I'm not at the hotel, you'll find me down at the harbor. We have a boat dock there, the Duchess.
Hang on. You've just joined?
Yes.
How did you get invited to this, Mary? I thought the invitations this year were supposed to be performance-based.
Tom, Mark invited them himself.
My husband here is actually a very experienced dancer.
I dabble. So that explains it. You married a dancer. That's one way to get ahead here, isn't it?
Tom, I doubt Sally married her husband on the off chance that one day she would get to work at this company.
You never know what people will do.
Stuart, Sally, this is Tom Stevens, our CFO. You'll have to excuse his behavior. I'm sure it's just shock from the sad news about Mark.
Ah, yes, you're right, Jennifer. Sorry.
Jennifer Tate, head of marketing.
Pleasure.
It's nice to welcome such a lovely couple. We're looking forward to seeing your moves.
Aren't we all? I'm Kevin Hamilton, events director.
Very nice to meet you. So where are everyone's partners?
We can't be the only married couple here.
Divorcee.
Unmarried.
Happily single.
Well, I really look forward to getting to know all of you. And I apologize in advance if I bombard you with questions as I get up to speed.
Bombard away. We're one big happy family here.
Yes, absolutely.
Well, maybe we could get some dancing tips from your husband, if you're not feeling too competitive.
Oh, I'm sure he'd be glad to share his expertise.
Would be delighted.
Hi. We're just getting ready to serve lunch. Everyone enjoying themselves?
Oh, yes. We're just telling Stuart and Sally how we're one big happy family.
Oh. Well, nothing's more important than family.
Great.
So, who do you think the killer is?
Can you just stop doing that thing with your sunglasses?
Yep. I think it's the wife, Mary Aston.
What? She barely said 2 words.
Yeah, but she wasn't exactly grief-stricken, though, was she?
Well, some people do keep things on the inside. Not everyone wants to put on a show.
Maybe. But I think she's definitely having an affair with that Hamilton chap.
What? Oh, hold on, Jessica Fletcher. What is that based on?
Instinct. Yeah, something about their body language, the way they looked at each other.
Okay, you've seen way too many detective shows. All right, let's do this.
Believe what I'm looking at right now. No, I'm serious. What I'm saying. You gotta come join. What do you make of the new girl?
I don't think she's a threat. Wouldn't be surprised if Aston hired her for her husband. Never could resist a cute dancer. It's one thing we had in common.
Yes. Well, Mark Aston won't be doing any dancing now, will he? This couldn't have worked out better if you had planned it.
What are you talking about?
Come on, we both know how ambitious you are. Aston's sudden demise is rather convenient for you.
For me. What about you?
Me?
Look, spare me the mock outrage, okay? Neither of us were fans of Aston. To be honest, I wouldn't think any less of you if you played a part in his demise. Quite the contrary.
I suppose with Mark gone, now you can roll out your new campaign globally, after all. What a great shop window for your talents. You must be delighted.
Almost as delighted as you must be now that you're in line for the top job.
All right. We can both benefit from this. So let's just try to watch out for one another. Okay?
What a crazy few days. Anyway, I've sent you the papers. I'm getting out of here. What? Why? Fine, but I'm charging extra.
What are you doing?
Nothing. On the dock, you said that we tell stories with our expression, so I was just practicing.
Oh. And what's the story? Help, I need a doctor.
It's time to start digging. We need to get to know our suspects. You know what? I'm gonna go chat with Mary Aston. What are you putting on your face?
Oh, it's a wrinkle mask. Very useful after a lot of sun. You should try it. Why don't you let me chat to Mrs. Aston?
Sebastian, this is not a game. There's a potential murderer at large.
Oh, I know, and I get it, I do, but there are a lot of people to question. Might look a bit weird if you approach them all. Just tell me what you need to know, and I will ask her.
I don't know.
Come on, you've seen how easy it is for people to open up to me. And besides, we do need to collaborate. Also, Mary Aston thinks of you as a clever executive. She might be more inclined to let something slip in front of the dumb husband.
Oh, you do play dumb very convincingly.
And that would free you up to talk to her lover.
There is absolutely no evidence yet that Kevin Hamilton is involved with her.
Yet. Let's compare notes after our chats, shall we? Look, if I don't get what you need from Mrs. Aston, you can always approach her later. But this way we cover more ground. See? Not so dumb, after all. The game is afoot. Trust me, I've got this all under control.
Aurora Tea Garden Mysteries, something new, all new.
Hi, Kevin. Yes, I just wanted to come over and enjoy the view.
Stunning, isn't it? Sit.
Oh, thank you. It really is. It's just incredible.
You seem a little nervous about the competition.
I'm more than a little nervous. I'm a lot nervous.
No need to be. We're gonna have fun.
Oh, I hope so. You know what? Would you mind if I asked you just a few questions, just to help myself acclimatize?
Of course, of course. I'm just going through my list. Ask away.
So you've been putting on these international competitions for a while?
Ah, yes. Must have been decades ago that Mary first asked me to put something together.
Oh, was it Mary's idea, not Mark's?
Mary was the driver. She's something of a force of nature.
You've known her a long time?
Since we were teenagers.
Aww.
We used to dance together in junior competitions. And then years later, I heard from her again, out of the blue. She wanted to put on a dance competition in Paris. Well, we've been doing international events ever since.
That's incredible. You know, I was a little surprised when I heard everything was going ahead, considering Mr. Aston just died.
Life is short, Sally. We all take happiness where we can get it. I don't know how canceling a happy event would help anyone.
I guess I just thought Mrs. Aston might be too upset to go on.
Mary is a very pragmatic woman.
Ahoy there!
Oh, hello.
I saw the boat and I just couldn't resist coming for a closer look.
Well, boats are nice to look at. Come and join me.
Don't mind if I do. What a splendid view, Mrs. Aston.
Oh, call me Mary. Where's your lovely wife?
Oh, you know, doing lovely wife stuff.
Between you and I think she's a bit nervous about the competition.
Ah, no need. She has you. Would you like to sit down, Stuart?
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that this must be a difficult time for you. Your husband?
Oh, yes. Well, it wasn't entirely unexpected. He did work himself and everyone around him to the ground. It became a bone of contention. Is Sally a workaholic?
Oh, I wouldn't say that. Although I'm sure that she will work very hard for you.
Oh, it's okay. This isn't a test. The fact is, I don't expect or want all our executives to be work-crazed monsters. No. Although we have a few of those.
Ah.
No. Life isn't all about work. It must have its pleasures.
No profit grows where is no pleasure taken.
Shakespeare.
Taming of the Shrew.
Bring us a bottle of Cabernet Sauvignon, The Heights, 2014. So, what other surprises do you have in store for me?
Hello.
Oh, I got it. Sorry. Thanks.
So, how'd it go with Kevin Hamilton?
Fine. Turns out he's quite fond of Mary Aston.
Yes, I knew it.
They've known each other since they were teenagers, before she met Mark Aston. They used to dance together, and his eyes totally light up when he talks about her. And turns out that she's actually responsible for getting him this job. It's like his life kind of revolves around her.
Oh, who would have thought?
Okay, Rockford, don't get smug. It doesn't suit you. What did you find out from Mary Aston?
Well, she reminds me of a casting director I once knew. Yes, a woman driven by the pursuit of pleasure. I think she does what she wants when she wants.
Really?
Yes, it might have been Mark Aston's company, but I get the distinct impression that Mary was the power behind the throne. I'm not too sure the two of them are so close anymore, though.
And how do you know that?
Well, she may have said that she'd welcome a private dance lesson.
Did she make a pass at you?
Are you jealous?
No. No, of course not. It's just... It's just principle, you know? Don't really want someone making a pass at your husband, even if it's your pretend undercover husband.
Well, fear not. Your pretend undercover husband was completely faithful. Although I'm not so sure we can say the same about Mary.
But that doesn't make her a killer.
No, but there was something she said about Mark working himself and others into the ground. And it was definitely a bone of contention, but I think she was referring to something more specific.
All right, we'll see what Anna can dig up.
Right, I guess we better go and get ready. The competition? We're dancing this evening. You hadn't forgotten, had you?
No, I've tried to. I poked my head into the ballroom earlier, and these people are not messing around.
Well, neither are we. Come on. You'll be good. I'll be great.
Do you ever get worried?
Not when there's nothing to worry about. Come on, partner.
You said that marriage was the only time you needed a license to go to prison. Did I say that? Yeah. Okay.
I do not need a date just because I happen to be going to a wedding. 3 weddings.
My brother Ryan's coming to town. He'd be the perfect.
Where did you get this dress?
It's from one of my shows.
Well, I feel like I should be on top of a wedding cake.
You look marvelous.
Hey.
Just remember, posture and smile.
Oh, boy.
Seriously, you do look wonderful.
Oh, thank you, Inspector Morse, but save the Brit charm for the suspects.
Let's welcome our competing couples.
Oh, here we go.
Wait, what's happening right now?
The presentation will follow now.
What?
Just follow my lead and smile.
Wait, you didn't say anything about this part. Hello.
Darling,
Yes.
let me take you over to the table.
Thank you.
It's just this way. You're just over here.
So much.
You look lovely.
Thank you, Barbara. Darling?
Honey?
You both look lovely.
Thank you.
Good luck tonight, everyone.
Good evening. So lovely to have a new couple. I'm looking forward to seeing you two dance.
Oh.
You might have some competition.
Well, that's what we're here for, Mary.
And to have fun, Tom.
Are you dancing together?
Well, neither of us had a partner when we joined, so it's a practical solution.
And we also enjoy dancing together, don't we?
Yes, of course. That goes without saying.
I expect the two of you make a dazzling duo.
Looks, charm, and that accent. You really landed a good one.
I did.
Welcome, everyone, to our annual Aston Company dance, where our senior executives compete for fun, for friendship, and to better understand the business we're in. One step at a time. This year we are in beautiful Malta, where you'll be dancing in some of the country's most iconic locations to better inspire your dances. And as always, Kevin has done a wonderful job.
Thank you very much. Once again, 3 judges will be watching you dance. Mary, myself, and our new event liaison, Barbara Stone. We'll be looking at a combination of factors. I'll be judging skill, Mary, presentation, and Barbara, chemistry. And who knows, Mary and I may even come and join you on the dance floor.
Thank you. Hi.
Will you not be dancing, Barbara?
I didn't come here to dance. I'll judge from afar.
So, Tom, are you now in line to take over the company?
Oh, I mean, that is up to the board and Mary to decide. But it's a possibility as CFO.
Although a relatively new CFO.
Oh, what happened to the former CFO?
He died.
I thought that was before you arrived, Barbara.
I heard about it.
Cocktail time. It's an hour before the competition. They're serving cocktails on the terrace. Would you like to join?
Yeah.
Sure, yes.
Great.
We'll join you.
So, when did the former CFO die?
About a year ago, wasn't it? A heart attack, I think.
Oh, yes.
He was close to retirement, like days away, I think.
Oh, how unfortunate.
Well, this place can do that to you. Mark drove us all pretty hard.
It's not unique to this company. It's a very competitive industry.
True, but it doesn't hurt not to take things too seriously.
Don't let this one fool you. She's as competitive and as ambitious as anyone here.
Tom, that's the nicest thing you've ever said to me.
Okay, everyone, it's time to foxtrot.
Shall we?
I guess so.
Lovely. Just remember the rhythm. Ah. That's it, you're doing great. Don't even think about it.
That's all I can think about.
I loved how you asked Tom if he was in line for the top job. His face.
I think he's definitely hiding something.
That's it, smile. So, are we making progress?
Well, I'm starting to think no one at our table can be trusted. Is that progress?
Well, I understand why Mary is a suspect. Loveless marriage, drifted apart. Kevin Hamilton might be in love with her, so that puts him in the frame. Likewise, the nakedly ambitious Tom Stevens. And what is Jennifer Tate's motivation?
Maybe you can talk to Tom, see if he'll reveal anything about her. Can't tell if they like or loathe each other.
Nice job.
Do you think we did enough?
Are you kidding? We're easily in the top half, top 3, I reckon.
I think we did okay.
Oh, someone's getting a little competitive.
No, it's called maintaining cover.
Oh, really? When was the last time we had this much fun on a case?
Okay, stop it, Crockett. We have work to do. I want Anna to look into the CFO, the former CFO, and see if there's anything fishy there. And we need to speak with the maid who discovered Mark Aston's body.
Roger that, detective.
Well done, you two. I knew it'd be fun to watch.
Be careful, Mary. We don't want to reveal the judge's thoughts quite yet.
Quite right. Consider me silenced.
Okay. Well, as the judge of chemistry, I can say it was crystal clear that you are a very happily married couple. Every time you looked at each other, your faces just lit up.
Oh.
I think I'm going to go to the bar and get a proper drink. Anyone fancy joining me?
I'd actually love to pick Jennifer's brain about shoes. I think my heels are just too high.
I think I'll join you, Stuart.
Great.
Okay. Oh, my feet are killing me.
I have to say, Tom, I'm rather impressed with your dance skills.
It's just pragmatism. People who dance, they do better here, so I learned.
2 whiskeys, please. Thank you. Don't tell me you don't enjoy the dancing, though, Tom.
Well, I enjoy that I work for a market leader. If the Astons made us play softball, I would have gotten good at softball.
You and Jennifer do make a splendid dance couple, though.
Well, like I told you, Jennifer's just as ambitious as I am.
She must have been upset, though, with the death of Mark Aston.
No, they weren't close. Actually, she was frustrated with him. She'd been planning this new global rebranding campaign for months, very high profile. And Mark, he wasn't keen. In effect, he was stalling her career. And that's not wise with Jennifer.
Thanks for the advice. I'm really not used to, well, I'm not used to any of it.
It's all a little strange, isn't it? But every company has its quirks. You'll find your way.
You and Tom seem to have worked it all out. Can I be honest? I don't know that he really likes me.
Tom doesn't like anyone. He doesn't find this an efficient use of time. So.
Do you think he'll be the new boss?
Well, he wanted to be CFO, and that happened, and now he wants to be in charge, and there's an opening, so.
This was just delicious.
Congratulations to our wonderful executives. Your passion for our business shows itself on the dance floor. Thank you to our last year's champions, Stephen and Andrea. You have been an inspiration to us all.
Thank you.
Now let's find out the 6 couples who made the final. They are Michael and Claire, Jeffrey and Rebecca, Christian and Brenda, Tom and Jennifer, James and Simone.
Oh no, there's only one spot left.
Wait for it.
And finally, our newest arrivals, Stuart and Sally. Let's give all of them a round of applause. And round 2 will be the tango.
Congratulations, you two.
Now things get serious.
Challenge accepted.
Yes, bring it on.
Breakfast.
One moment, please.
Good morning.
Hello.
while you use a lot of muscles dancing that you're not used to, there's bound to be a reaction.
Makes sense.
And then there was the champagne.
But I had one glass, maybe two. Oh, that is bright.
Shall I pour coffee?
Oh, no, we'll manage, thank you. Wow, what a wild few days, huh?
Oh, I know. So crazy.
Yes. Oh, we heard about Mr. Aston. Now, we were told that a maid discovered the body. It wasn't you, was it?
Imagine, no. It was poor Judy Maxwell. On her second day, poor thing. I don't think she'll stay.
So the last person to see Aston alive started just the day before? Really?
Hello, are you decent? Oh.
Oh, hey.
Oh, how was your dance?
Oh, we survived. How's the research?
Oh, good. I have a lot of information. Do you have a suspect?
Too many. Let's have some coffee.
How are you, Anna?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
Oh, very good. Very impressed with this one's skills. On the dance floor. I think I'll go and take a shower unless the two of you need me.
No, I think we got it from here.
Looks like I found you a good partner.
He's a nightmare. He thinks he's Sherlock Holmes.
So who do you want me to look at?
All right, from these background checks, I want you to focus on Mary Aston, Tom Stevens, Kevin Hamilton, and Jennifer Tate. Oh, and there's a maid here, Judy Maxwell. Do a check on her, anything you can find.
I understand.
Oh, and then lastly, will you look into the former CFO of the company?
What's his name?
I don't know, but he was CFO up until his death last year. Just dig up anything you can find, including how he died.
You know, we could cycle on the beach. There's a bike path.
Too much sun, too much breeze, people. It's more efficient pace here.
A little inefficiency isn't always bad.
Maybe not for you.
Stuart and Sally were quite good, weren't they?
He carried her.
They worked well together.
They're not going to win it if that's what you're suggesting.
I just think they coordinated well.
What are you getting at?
When you were at the bar with Stuart, what did you talk about?
I don't know, the competition, the company. He asked about you.
And I'm sure you said nice things. She asked about you.
Asked what?
How you got the CFO role.
Really?
Mm-hmm. You're a lovely couple, but they do ask a lot of questions. You wouldn't want to be hiding any big secrets.
I'm gonna go shower.
Okay, see you later.
Excuse me, is there any way we could have a word with Judy Maxwell?
Judy. Yes, she's on the breakfast patio cleaning up after the morning rush. I can call her for you.
Oh, no, that's okay. We're actually headed that way.
Is everything okay?
Oh, yes. I just wanted to thank her for a restaurant she recommended.
Very well, madam.
Thanks.
You lie very well.
You are a constant delight.
Oh, I see what you did there.
Maybe I should be an actor. How hard can it be? I think that might be her. Here, put these on.
Why?
Because you'll see, Mr. Actor, we're collaborating. Excuse me, Judy?
Yes, madam. Can I help you?
Actually, I think we can help you.
I'm sorry?
My husband here is a psychiatrist.
He is?
I am.
And when we heard about your whole ordeal, discovering a dead body, he thought you might need to talk to someone.
Yes, and discovering a body can be rather traumatic.
I'm fine. Thank you.
Are you sure? We often find that shock isn't immediate. It takes the brain a day or two to process. Why don't you tell me, in your own words, what happened? You may find that it's helpful.
Oh, honey, you have helped so many people. If I were you, I would talk to him.
Look, I'm fine. I just went to a suite to do turn-down service. The guy asked me for some towels. Then he must have keeled over.
Wait, so you didn't see him fall?
No, I was in another room, tidying.
I thought turn-down service was just getting the bed ready.
Hey, what is this?
Oh, no, it's good to focus on the details. You see, that's how we get to the root of any trauma.
I'm not traumatized, thank you. I just want to get on with my work.
Okay, well, I'm here if you feel differently.
Well, she didn't want to talk.
Add her to the list of suspects?
Yeah, why not? Everyone else is on the list.
It's me. I know you wanted me to stay on, but I'm leaving. No, I don't care. I got you the papers. That was the job. I didn't sign up to trip over dead bodies. And I'm being psychoanalyzed by the guests. Enough is enough. I don't know. Some doctor and his nosy wife started asking me questions. He was tall, dark hair, English accent. She was, yes, English. She was American. Kind of blunt. Hello? Hello?
So the tango, huh?
Oh, don't worry, there's nothing to it. It's called the walking dance. Yeah, it's basically walking with attitude. And you can do that, I've seen you.
You know what, Mr. Fancy Pants? I have a question for you.
Mm-hmm.
Why is it that you're traveling all over the world teaching dance to old people and cranky detectives?
Well, I guess, I don't know, when you achieve a certain amount of fame and success, it's very easy to get caught up in, you know, things that don't matter. See, when I was young, I spent a lot of time with my Aunt Vera. She basically brought me up. She is the one who taught me to dance.
Oh.
Yeah. We used to have this dressing up box, and every day I would jump in and throw on a costume, and I would become that character until the sun went down.
Sounds like fun.
It was. Then a few years ago, my Aunt Vera got very sick. I was scared I was going to lose her. But she pulled through. When she did, I realized that I don't want to spend any more time on things that don't matter. So I asked her, how do I know what I should be doing?
And what did she say?
She said, if it's not helping someone else, then why are you doing it?
Wow, she sounds like a very smart woman.
Well, she is. So now, whenever I can, I enjoy helping people, young or old. Teach them to dance, move, laugh, play well with others, all the while utilizing my astonishing crime-solving skills. Anyway, enough investigating me, detective. It's time for us to tango.
We don't need a reason
Ho, ho, ho.
to say 'tis the season.
You can never.
Ready?
Why are we in the water?
Because I want you to forget about your feet.
I need my feet.
I want your feet to slide and glide so that we can concentrate on the connection of the upper body. Okay? And, no, see? Resist me. Yes, why did I ever think that that would be a problem? Ready? And splash. Oh, not me.
Sorry.
To depend on this.
Don't make me a bad person.
No. He wasn't a very nice man. And he didn't make you happy.
Did make me very rich, though.
Us. He made us rich.
Not yet, darling. You still have one last thing to do to complete your part of the deal.
It's all in place.
Are you sure you know where we're going?
Trust me, it's the best coffee on the island. It's just down there. Look out!
CBU 89896
So, you're okay then?
Yes, I'm fine. Thank you. I think I may have landed on my hand.
Oh, ow. Ooh.
Are you okay?
No, I think I twisted my ankle.
Well, come on, hop along. I gotcha.
Okay. Get some ice on it.
Yeah, ice will help. Okay, so...
Could I get some ice sent up the room, please?
Definitely, sir. Are you okay?
Oh yes, no, fine. Just a minor mishap.
Okay. Ma, someone left a message for you.
Do you know who left this?
I'm sorry, no. It was placed on the desk, I believe, presumably by one of the other guests.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Look at this.
Stop asking questions. You've just had your one warning. You seem a little happy for someone who's just been run over.
Don't you see? We've got someone rattled. I mean, attacking us is an admission of guilt. It's confirmation that a crime is being covered up. It's Anna.
I have some information for you.
Okay, great. But first, I need you to check out a plate. You ready? Charlie Bravo Uniform 896. Maybe 898.
It was moving fast. It's a Mini Cooper. It's a rental car, booked under the Aston corporate account.
Do you have a name?
No, and we can't get bank details before Monday.
All right, what else you got?
Kevin Hamilton and the widow Mary were once engaged.
Yep, called it.
You did?
Mm-hmm.
Don't encourage him.
Well, he's right. And he left to go traveling. A year later, she married Mark Aston.
So Mary was always in love with Kevin.
What about Judy Maxwell?
Not yet. Later today. And details about the last CFO, too. But I do have something on Jennifer Tate. She is well regarded in her field, but she left her last job very suddenly.
Well, that's interesting.
And nobody had anything nice to say about Tom Stevens.
Oh, well, that's not surprising.
Yeah, but this is. He knew Kevin Hamilton before he joined Aston International.
Wait, what?
Yeah, they both are listed as directors in a shell company called Madison Holdings that formed several months before he joined Aston.
So Tom Stevens and Kevin Hamilton are working together?
Are you okay?
No, I'm fine. It's nothing.
Call us back when you have the other details.
Okay.
Okay. Let's get you back to the room.
No.
Dancers need rest, especially injured ones. Come on.
On Hallmark Movie.
Okay, I'm going to take a bath and ice my foot, get the swelling out. You are going to rest.
Oh, no. There's no way I can sleep right now. My mind is racing.
Just sit down and put your feet up. Just think of it as preparation for the dance competition tonight. Yeah. Put the TV on.
Fine.
Americas, but I'm so glad.
I know what you think. You think I'm vain. You think I'm shallow. But just look again, darling. There's more to me than meets the eye. You know it's true.
I don't know what to think anymore. This case has got me upside down and turned around.
Just play the odds, darling. It always comes down to the same three things.
Oh, I know that. But why don't you show me and spell it out?
Power, passion, revenge. The three things that make a killer.
Power, that fits two of them for sure. Passion, well, that puts a different pair in the frame. But revenge, I don't know. There's just something I'm not seeing.
Perhaps we need to see this from a different angle, darling.
How's your fancy footwork gonna help us now?
Well, it certainly can't hurt.
What? Anna, hi.
I have details. Can we meet? There's a cafe near your hotel called Marla's. We should sit at separate tables so we're not seen together by any hotel guests who might go there.
Yeah, of course. We'll meet you there. What?
Were you just kissing your pillow?
No. Weird.
What happened to you?
Oh, it's nothing. Someone's just getting nervous. What do you got?
The CFO who died, it doesn't look suspicious. His name was James Trevertine. He was 64, a widower, one daughter.
Do we know how he died?
Heart attack. And he was just 1 week away from retirement.
Yes, we heard that.
He must have been planning some adventures. He had just bought a boat. Look.
Funny Girl. Oh, I love Funny Girl. Didn't Streisand win an Oscar for that?
Who's the girl? His daughter?
I think so, but that's not the big news. I saved the best for last. The maid, Judy Maxwell, she's a spy.
What?
I knew it.
Yes, a spy, industrial espionage. She works for a company called Grey Circle. They do corporate and business research.
Do we know who hired them?
No, and they won't tell us unless we get a warrant, but that may take time.
Well, I guess we just have to ask Judy Maxwell.
And we probably better hurry. I don't know how much longer she's going to be at the hotel.
See, it's right there.
Excuse me, I need to speak with Judy Maxwell.
Oh, you just missed her.
She's already finished for the day?
I know, she's leaving, I'm afraid. She decided the job wasn't a good fit.
Do you know where she is right now?
She was taking her bags to the elevator for the car park about 2 minutes ago.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Do you have earphones for your phone?
Yes, why?
You go that way, I'll go this way. The car park comes out on the side street behind the resort. If we approach it from both sides, one of us will see her. Stay on your phone.
I have eyes on Judy.
Eyes?
Well, that's what you say, isn't it?
Sure.
Wait, where are you?
We're approaching the intersection with the red telephone boxes.
All right, I know it.
When did you learn to ride a scooter?
I started my career as a traffic officer, motorcycle patrol.
Well, that explains your skill. She's coming to a stop. Oh, I think she's on to us.
Stick with her, I'll circle around.
Well, you can add reckless driving to our list of misdemeanors.
You force her to the main road. Great.
Where are you?
We're by the sea.
Just stay on her. I'll cut her off.
You okay?
I'm fine.
Hello. Fancy a chat?
Wine tasting. You're not a maid. We know you work for Grey Circle.
That's not a crime.
It is when you're obstructing a murder investigation.
What?
We have reason to believe Mark Aston was poisoned, and you were the last person to see him alive.
Poisoned? I don't know what you're talking about. I just cleaned the room.
Spare us the act.
You weren't in the room to clean it. What were you there for? And remember, anything you say could be used in evidence against you.
At a murder trial.
Look, I was just hired to get some papers from Aston's room. I was to take pictures of them and email them to the client. That was it. But then as I was leaving, I saw him on the floor. I checked his pulse, but he was already dead. I assumed he'd had a heart attack. There was nothing I could do.
Who hired you?
That's confidential.
Not according to the warrant, which is on its way.
It was a woman called Jennifer Tate.
Stuart, Sally, what a nice surprise. Come in. Is this not a social visit, Sally?
It's Bailey. Detective Bailey, actually, and this is my...
Partner, Detective Moore. Inspector. Consultant. Liaison.
Do you mind stepping out so we can have a word?
Well, I guess that's why you ask so many questions.
Can you tell us why you hired Grey Circle to break into Mark Aston's room on the night of his death?
I wanted to see Mark's projections and plans for the forthcoming year. Look, I left my last job because it was a boys' club, and they kept me out of the loop on important decisions. So, when I discovered that Tom Stevens was conspiring with Kevin Hamilton on something, I was determined not to be kept in the dark again. I thought if I could get hold of Mark's papers, I would level the playing field. I mean, I didn't know he was going to drop dead of a heart attack.
What makes you think it was a heart attack?
I just assumed. He was a workaholic, okay? And he drove the last CFO to a heart attack, so it would be some form of karmic justice. You mean it wasn't a heart attack? I knew it was too convenient.
Convenient for who?
Take your pick. The wife in love with someone else, the man after his own slice of the fortune, the ambitious CFO. Maybe they're all in on it together.
We can't comment on an ongoing investigation, but we will need to hold you for further questioning. And I'm afraid if you spoke to anyone, you could be considered an accessory after the fact. And there is the small matter of you hiring someone to commit theft.
You to help me with these?
Sure, of course. It's much better. Yeah, it's gonna be fine, I think.
Good. You ready for tonight? Your case.
I need to say thank you
For what?
for helping me with the competition. You really are quite a good teacher.
You really are.
Get up! Come on, let's go! We gotta go!
School disco? Prom?
I didn't go to prom.
I thought all Americans went to prom.
It was a very complicated time in my life. My mom passed away when I was 14.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, I became very serious, you know? I had to focus on serious things.
Serious things.
Yeah, like going to school, getting good grades, going to college. It's why I became so self-sufficient.
I thought that detectives had to work with partners.
Oh, now you sound exactly like my captain. I don't know, I've just always felt like it was best to just do things myself. To answer your question, no. I'd never danced before I met you.
Well, let's go dancing, detective.
Let's go, partner.
Okay, Barbara.
No? Oh, no. I won't go easy on anyone.
Excellent. That's what I like to hear.
Road Tigor.
Oh, Arthur.
Good evening, everyone. Well done on making the final night. Kevin, will you do the honors?
Absolutely. Dancers, take your places and get ready to tango. Música!
How's your foot? Is it gonna be okay on the stone floor?
Oh, it'll be fine. I think this stone is travertine. Now remember the central connection? When I lean, you follow.
Travertine is a stone. The former CFO who died, his name was Travertine.
Uh-huh.
What happened to the former CFO?
Heart attack, and he was just 1 week away from retirement. He had just bought a boat. Look.
He died.
I thought that was before you arrived, Barbara.
I heard about it.
Who's the girl? His daughter?
Nothing's more important than family. They work themselves and those around them into the ground. Literally.
Barbara Stone. She's Travertine's daughter. She's the woman in the photograph.
The mousy girl in the picture is Barbara. Wow. And I thought you made a transformation. Wait, if Barbara poisoned Mark Aston, she shouldn't be left alone with everyone's drinks.
Let's go.
Excuse me, sir.
Barbara, I need to speak with you.
I wouldn't drink that if I were you. These women are fast.
Barbara, just wait. Come on. There's nowhere to go.
They don't deserve to live. killed my father. They stole our future.
I don't want to cause you any more pain. Just come on. We'll sit down. We'll talk. We'll figure this out.
Bailey!
Barbara Travertine, you're under arrest for the murder of Mark Aston.
Nice move, breaking the central connection, Detective.
So it was all about revenge, huh?
Revenge and money. Barbara blamed Mark Aston for working her father to death, but also because he never reached retirement. He didn't get the final bonus or share options he was promised.
That would have amounted to millions, which would have eventually gone to Barbara.
You know what they say, huh? It's always about the spouse. Not in this case. Mrs. Aston was innocent.
Well, innocent of murder. Before Mark Aston's death, Kevin Hamilton and Tom Stevens were conspiring to position the company for a hostile takeover.
And Mary was helping them. She wanted a new life with Hamilton, and he wanted a chunk of the sale money.
And Stevens wanted the CEO job.
But sharp business practices aren't a crime. Are they?
Not in this case.
All right, you two. I'd better go and start the paperwork.
It's been a pleasure working with you, Anna.
Thank you for everything, Anna.
You're welcome.
What's wrong?
Nothing. It's just... we didn't get to do the dance, we learned.
Follow me. Well, you have to admit, we make a pretty good team.
Whatever you say, Sherlock.
Oh, I'm glad you agree with me, my dear Watson.
Wait, hang on. There's no way I'm the Watson in this arrangement.
Arrangement? I was thinking partnership.
Oh, don't start with me.
So, now that you've dazzled Interpol, where do you think our next case will take us?
Our next case?
I think I fancy Paris, London, or Broadway.
Steady there, Benoit. One step at a time.